Hello, let's simplify this radical equation, which has to do with square root of various integers. In this expression, we are given perfect squares and non-perfect squares. Now, how do we simplify this without the use of calculator? Join me as we solve this. Before we do that, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more simplified mathematics content. Now, let's get started. The first, we are asked to simplify the square root of 2, and the square root of 2 simply remains the square root of 2. So we are going to have the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 plus the square root of 4 is 2. And all these will be divided by the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 plus the square root of 6 is not a perfect square, so we'll leave it at that, plus the square root of 8 is going to give us 4 times 2, and that will give us 8. So that will give us 2 root 2, because the square root of 4 is 2, and this will give us plus square root of 16 is 4. So simplifying all the perfect square, we can now simplify further. This expression will now give us the square root of, we'll have that to now become the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 plus the square root of 2. And all these will be divided by the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 plus the square root of 6, which can be 3 times 2. So we're going to make that 2 multiplied by 3 plus the 2 root 2. So I'm going to make this plus 2 and plus 2, because 2 plus 2 is going to give me 4. So why did I do that? We're going to find out. Now, let's continue simplification. Now, the numerator, you can find out that the numerator will have square root of 2 plus square root of 3 plus 2, and we'll now make this denominator same as the numerator so that we can easily clear off some parameters. So if we have that, we are going to have this to become square root of 2 plus square root of 3 plus, we'll take one of these two and bring it here, and it becomes 2 plus, this will give us root 2 multiplied by root 3 plus 2 root 2 plus 2. Great. Now, if you look at those parameters, you will now find out that the numerator still remains square root of 2 plus square root of 3 plus 2, right? And then the denominator can still be simplified. This is going to give us the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 plus 2. And from this expression, you can see that we have this expression to become plus root 2 multiplied by root 3 plus 2 root 2. Now, to simplify this, I can simply have this as root 2 multiplied by root 2, because root 2 times root 2 is simply going to give me what? 2. Great. Now let's simplify further. You see the reasons why I did that. The numerator will now give me root 2 plus root 3 plus 2, and the denominator will now give me root 2 plus root 3 plus 2 plus, you find out that root is common between all these expressions, so we'll bring out root what? Root 2, and that will be multiplied by root 3, because all these divided by root 2 will give us root 3, plus all these divided by root 2 is going to give us 2, and all these divided by root 2 is going to give us plus root what? Plus root 2. Now you see that we almost have similar thing in the numerator and the denominator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to arrange the denominator properly. So we'll have root 2 plus root 3 plus 2, and this will be divided by root 2 plus root 3 plus 2, and this will be plus the square root of 2 multiplied by, if I rearrange this, I'm going to have root 2 plus root 3 plus 2. So from the denominator, you can see that we have two common terms, and from this expression concerning this other expression. So we are going to look at bringing one of those terms out, plus square root of 3 plus 2, that's the numerator, and this will be divided by the square root of 2 plus square root of 3 plus 2, which is common. If we bring them out, square root of 2 plus square root of 3 plus square root of 2 divided by all these, we'll come to see now that that will give us 1, plus all these divided by this is going to give us what? Root what? Root 2. So what do? We have two common expressions, and that is this and this. So what they will do is this will clear what? This, and then we will be left with 1 divided by 1 plus root what? Root 2. And that is more of our solution. But then we can still rationalize this expression by multiplying the numerator by the denominator. So we have 1 divided by 1 plus root 2 multiplied by 1 minus root 2, which is the conjugate of that denominator, all multiplied by 1 minus root what? Root 2, which is the conjugate of that numerator. So if we multiply this, we are going to have the numerator to now become 1 minus root 2 divided by, this is just simply going to give us 1 square minus the square root of 2 what? 2 square. And that is what? That is going to give us, since it's a diff of 2 square, we're going to have this to become 1 minus root 2 divided by 1 minus 2. And this is going to give us 1 minus root 2 divided by negative 1. So to clear the negative sign, we're going to multiply the numerator and the denominator by minus. So if we multiply here by negative sign and multiply here by negative sign, what do we have? We'll have that expression to now give us root 2 minus 1 divided by 1, and that will be equal to root 2 minus 1, which is the solution to that large radical equation that is given to us up here. I know you did enjoy watching this math solution. If you did find value watching it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with friends and colleagues, and subscribe to my channel for more simplified mathematics content. Thanks so much for watching, and bye bye for now.